This says, my best friend and I have been close for over 10 years. At this point, we are more like family. We've been through it all together, breakups, career struggles, and everything in between. The problem is I developed an undeniable connection with one of her exes. It's not just attraction, it's something deeper. We never crossed any lines while they were together. Never did anything disloyal. But after they split, our friendship naturally grew into something more. And lately, it's been impossible to ignore. I've never felt anything like this and believe he is the one. My best friend has always had my back, and I know this could feel like the ultimate betrayal. Am I breaking an unspoken code? Or should I follow my heart? Even if it means losing someone I care about, what would you do? How many other men are there in the world? You got to choose your ex or your best friend's ex. And I know that she probably told her all the bad things about him and shared so much information, and she did you so dirty, and she was probably on your team when you were like, oh yeah, girl, leave him. And now you want him?
I think it's fair if she said that she loved him while they were together. Like she liked him.
It was clear that she liked him.
No.
I don't think it said that.
No. I'm saying
Didn't say that.
It didn't say that. You could tell, like, damn, you know.
I think that would have been better.
Yeah, because I can accept. I have a friend that used to tell me all the time, I love your bitches more than you. And I'd be like, that's great. So if he tried, and he has, right, tried to have sex with them, it wasn't like from left field. He used to tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you love your bitches at all? I'm saying bitches because he said bitches. Like, I feel like we're not debating the fact that this girl is wrong. You should not be doing that. But I can understand that love happens and you can't control that. Now you can control what you do about that. I don't think that you should try to pursue him. Now you need to stay as far away from him as you can.
Would you be the best woman at their wedding?
But they're not together anymore.
If your best friend dated your ex, if your best friend married your ex, would you be the best woman?
I mean, I would have a problem with that, depending on what kind of ex. Did we just break up and y'all got cool and you like him right after? I mean, any of my exes right now, I wouldn't give a fuck. But
you see them happy, like.
Oh, she don't like that.
Like you see them happy, like, why the fuck wasn't you treating me like this? Like happy. Like, like your nigga might have got on your nerves. But when he with your best friend, he don't get on her nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but to a point where they're getting married.
I mean, this might be different for some people, but my ex personally, he gets on my fucking nerves. So, I mean, if you can date a friend of mine and you're not getting on her nerves, kudos to you. You doing something right. I personally wouldn't care about that situation. I don't like him no more. That wouldn't bother me, to be honest. It would probably bother me to have to be around him, to be honest, not that they were dating, just the fact that he annoys the shit out of me. I wouldn't want him in my personal space and the gatherings and stuff now.
So what happens if, like, what my thing is, whatever he did that got on your nerves, right? He doesn't do with your best friend. This is what I'm saying. Like, let's say if he chewed with his mouth open, but when he goes out to eat with your best friend, his mouth is closed.
Oh, now your mouth finally closed, huh?
He adjusted for your best friend, but not you.
Without even her saying that.
Yeah, nothing. Like,
to be honest, that's how it has to be. And let me just tell y'all the difference. The ex that I'm talking about, that was like 2 exes ago, whatever the fuck. So really, that really doesn't matter to me. If this situation is like her ex that she just broke up with and her best friend is like wanting him now, like that's dead wrong. She's going to have a lot of feelings about that. She's going to feel a way about that.
So what you're saying is that she should wait a year.
Who waiting a year?
Nobody's waiting. And I'm not, no. And that's not my advice either. I'm just showing the difference.
That's what it seemed like.
No. I mean, if she gets in another relationship and don't give a fuck about that ex at all, then sure. I don't think that waiting a year is going to do much to her if she didn't really move on. But
she just wants to have sex with him, and the sex is probably going to be trash, and then she's not going to feel the same way.
I don't think that girls definitely don't think like that.
What?
You're saying what as if you're a girl. Would you like to negate that sentence?
At the bottom of her thing, she said this could be, what if this is like my what
she said, what if it's the one
person? No, he ain't thinking about being her person. He trying to hit.
She's trying to hit.
Well, we don't know his perspective.
If she's throwing it at him. And he's like, oh yeah, I know you.
We are making shit up.
I wanted to
We don't know
fuck you
his.
back then.
We don't know his perspective though.
I wanted
That's what I'm trying to say.
I couldn't fuck you
How come
before I
don't
was with
tell
your
the truth?
best
I'm
friend, but
literally telling
But you don't know if that's the truth.
I'm telling you it's the truth.
How are you? You cannot tell me we don't know him and we don't know his perspective.
Jesus
All right, so
Christ.
I'm telling
We
you.
only.
for men?
No, I'm not.
hope
I'm
not.
saying we don't know. That's not an I'm
She's
literally
saying
saying we don't know.
Or he's saying 9 times out of
Yeah.
10.
If your girl look good
The best friend.
and the best friend looks good, you know, and we've been around each other, we had, you know, good repertoire. Is that I'm saying it right? Yeah, we had that, and then we break up. Like
Okay, but
And
what
you
if?
throw the box.
But what if he had the wrong friend the whole time?
he's not trying to make her the right friend. He's just trying to hit. And in her mind, she's like, "Oh, he could be dreaming."
Because that's just all guys do. They just want to hit.
I never said that. I'm telling
Especially
you what
the
he's
group.
thinking.
Especially the group.
I say all. I don't speak for all men. I'm telling you what the play is.
Just
He's not. He just
go
trying
the
he's
next
trying to
way. Go the next way.
Yeah.
Stop
You know
hanging
how
out
many-
with that man.
You know how many times guys,
let him hit.
you know how many times a guy
No,
would date a girl?
You
they
are.
meet-
Ugh.
I'm truthful.
You don't. How is that the truth?
Because
How is that the
I
truth?
bet after he's going to act differently after he hits, and he's no longer going to be her soulmate.
You bet. What you betting on that?
He gonna get on her nerves.
His circle of gummy bears over there.
Like,
I'm betting. Yeah, I'm betting post nut clarity is.
and you know I don't like that
hit
one.
yet. Oh, you can have it's watermelon.
And I said I don't like the gummies with all the sugars
That's why
on
I
it.
give
Ew.
Those are the good ones.
I'm just telling you, post nut clarity. He's not. No, especially. Oh, and you're my ex's good friend. Now you're going to tell her all our business? Nah, I'm literally telling you, post nut clarity.
Just think about the play.
He wants to know if you got more friends after this.
I don't know.
You
I-
already got a girl.
Yeah.
He just ain't told you about her.
He moved on already.
Been gone. You think he was waiting for his ex to come back? Come on, he's waiting on you to act right.
You probably just looked
now
at
you
her.
tripping.
Hello?
Shut up. Don't put me in this. I'm just making comments.
I was about to say, Aaron.